You're laying in your bed, staring up at the ceiling, replaying that thing you said to someone 3 days ago. To someone you barely know. Not a close friend, not someone who matters to your actual life, just some person. And you're still thinking about it. That's not you being anxious or you being sensitive. It's actually something deeper than that. At some point, and this happens to everyone, you stopped living your life and started to watch your life. Like there's a camera on you, and you're always halfway in the moment and halfway thinking about how you look in it. You're at a party, and instead of being there, you're thinking, am I being weird right now? Am I talking too much? Did that joke even land? Why did I say that? And the crazy part is that nobody is even watching you like that. They're all doing the same thing. Everyone at that party is in their own head, worrying about their own thing. But your brain doesn't care. Your brain just keeps running the same thing over and over and over again. So where does this actually come from? Well, think about it. Think about being 6 years old. The whole world is one big evaluation. School is a grade, sports is a ranking, social media is a number. Everything you do gets some kind of score and people will see it. You can post something on Instagram and you can watch in real time how many people cared. TikTok tells you your video sucked. Snapchat shows you who didn't open your message yet. We've built our entire social lives around systems that constantly tell us where we rank. And then we're surprised that we can't stop thinking about what people think of us. So don't think it's just some personal flaw. It is a matter of the environment we grow up in. Your brain learned very early that other people's perception of you is very important because in some ways it did. But here's where it becomes a problem. That version of you that was scared of being judged at school, that made sense. You were in a small environment, same people every day. Your reputation actually followed you, but you're not in school anymore. Or if you are, probably not for very long. And yet the fear stayed. The habit of monitoring yourself, editing yourself, replaying yourself, it comes with you wherever you go. You could be at work, you could be meeting new people, you could be on a first date, and that same voice is still running in the background. Did I say the right thing? Do they like me? What do they think? And I'll be honest, I know what this feels like. I am someone who is pretty confident, pretty loud. I like talking, I like making people laugh, and I still catch myself doing this. You say something, and the second it leaves your mouth, you're already judging it before the other person even has a chance to react. It's not even an insecurity thing. It's a bad habit. A bad habit that doesn't care how confident you are. So, what is actually going on in your brain when this happens? There is this idea in psychology, and I'm not going to go too deep into the science stuff of it because I don't really care. But basically, your brain has this thing where it overestimates how much other people notice you. Like you spill a drink and you think everyone saw that. Oh, I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I did that. In reality, 3 people saw it and they forgot in 40 seconds because they are already thinking about something else, whatever they spilt earlier, however they look, whatever they're doing. Your brain treats your embarrassing moments like they're on the front page. Everybody cares. But to everyone else, it's like those Amber Alerts you swipe away and don't care about. All that energy, all that mental space you're using to replay the conversations and edit yourself and worry about how you come across, you're spending it on people who are not thinking about you. And meanwhile, the things you actually want to do, the thing you want to start, the person you want to talk to, the version of yourself you keep saying you're going to become, those are all there waiting. While you're busy worrying about some comment you made to someone you'll probably never see again. I mean, think about it. That's how you know it's the real cost. You only have so much attention. And if you're spending 50% of it doubling up on conversations so you can hear what the other person is saying while also thinking about if your hair looks good, this is what I think actually helps. And this isn't just some 5 steps because I think that's kind of lazy. I think the first thing is Just start noticing when it happens. Don't stop it. Just see. Because when you pause and think, okay, I'm doing it right now, I'm replaying this, it stops mattering. You realize that it doesn't matter and you can't fix something you don't see. The second thing is start separating what's real from what your brain is inventing. Someone didn't text you back fast enough. Your brain says, "Oh, they must hate us. Ah, we stink." The reality is they're just doing something, or their phone's in another room, or they're just bad at texting. You did not do anything wrong. Most of the stories your brain tells you about what other people think, it made them up. It filled in the blanks with the worst version. The third thing I'd like to mention, and this is probably the longest, so, buckle up, is caring less. And not in a fake way, not in I don't care what anyone thinks way, because honestly, if someone says that, they're lying. But genuinely caring less about the opinion of people who aren't in your corner, the people at school who you don't really know, the strangers online, the person you talk to for 5 minutes. Their read on you is surface level. It's based on one moment. It says nothing about who you actually are. The people who do know you, your real friends, the people who have actually seen you, their opinion is one that should carry weight. And most of the time, those people think you're fine. Here's what I want to leave you with. That voice in your head that's always watching you, always grading you, always replaying you, it's not there because there's something wrong with you. It's there because you care. You care about how you show up. You care about what people experience when they're around you. And that's not a bad thing. The problem is when it goes from caring to obsessing, from awareness to being paralyzed. You cannot control what someone thinks of you after you leave the room. You can't. No matter how perfectly you say the thing or how carefully you act, people are going to think whatever they want to think. And most of the time, they're not even thinking about you. What you can control is who you actually are. Be the person you want to be around. Say the real thing. Laugh when something's funny. Let it be awkward sometimes. And then let it go. That replay never helped you. It only slowed you down.